Make the ground shake.
My name is and Tshego Liphuko. But Tshego is not my official name because my grandmother changed it later on, but it's not in my ID. I was born in Pampierstad and in 1991. I have an elder brother who is Tiamo. He's 3 years older than me. Okay, I had a very difficult upbringing because I lost my parents when I was very young. My mother passed away when she was 8, and that was very traumatic for me and my family because she was killed, and she was killed by somebody who we did not expect. After she passed away, I didn't really stay with my parents, but they also stayed in Bangladesh, but I stayed with my grandmother, my mother's mother. And then when my mother passed away, then there were like divisions in the family because my father is from Kimberley. So my father's family wanted us to go stay with them now, but we didn't really want to because we didn't actually know them, and the family, my mother's side, didn't also want us to come here. Then my father passed away 2 years later. That was even bad because it caused like a huge rift in the family, because then the family, this side, accused my mother's side of the family of killing him because he stayed Muslim countries that he was making that side. So they accused them of killing the son now, my father. So that was like, the families didn't get along. And then my grandmother passed away, my mother's mother. And then there was a chance for them to come take us. But we didn't want to come stay with them because we didn't really know them. And when we were children, we were like, you know, children, they like being poisoned, or like they told things to make them scared. So my mother's side of the family would always tell us, be scared of those people because they're bad people, you know, they're gonna kill you guys also, like they killed your mother and stuff like that, you know. So we were scared of them. So every time we saw them, we ran away because they told us, when you see them, run away. Even our father, after our mother passed away, we were told, when you see him, run away, you see. I'm very grateful for my grandmother because she taught me a lot of things, and she made me the woman that I am today. And she really, really loved us, and she took care of us, even though there were these things that were happening in the family. And then when I was in matric, when I was writing my finals, then she passed away. When she passed away, then she said that my legal guardian, because my brother was older already, so he didn't need a legal guardian. So, but because he was studying in Cape Town also, she was also like sort of like the legal guardian. My aunt, my grandmother's last born, she was not she's not a nice person. She's not a nice person, and but she took care of us, you know. But that lady put us through a lot of things. She was the one that would make sure that you know that, listen, you're not my child, although like I'm like sort of like obligated to look after you, but you're not my child. Can I, like when I was in Cape Town, she would like say to the little sister, my cousin, that Ntsiki is your sister, Tshego is your cousin, but you must treat them accordingly, but they're both your sisters, you know. So, and she would hide things from me. Like there was this internet thing that they used to have, like before they had the Wi-Fi, and then they would always use it. So this one time she just saw it, and then she left it on the couch, and I was sitting with her, and then she left, and then I was using it because now I just connected because Tiki was using it. Then she just saw it whole, then she took it. She's like, this thing, school and whatever. Then from there on, she hid the thing, and then she said that if they want to use the thing, they must tell her, you know, so that I mustn't use it, you know. And she used to hide stuff from me that she would want them to use, but not me. And then when I was staying in a flat university, after race, I stayed in a flat with Mtiki. And then there was this one weekend where she called me Auntie is a meeting, and then she said to me that I must try and get a job because Kijamadi and Tiki is suffering in that flat and what because of me. Because like when we run out of things, then she'd have money, then she'd have to buy like maybe secret TV, and she'd have to buy it. But beginning of the month we contribute same amounts. Then yeah, and then she was packing stuff for us, and then she said to me, "You mustn't think that I'm packing this food for you. It's not for you. It's for my child because Monaka was shutla go that flat." So that was really difficult for her, and varsity was just such a very dark time, and it was dark and it was sad and lonely, but I was surrounded by so many people, but it was just sad, and I was looking for something. I was longing for something, but I don't know what it was, you know. And to hide all of that, like I was like a typical varsity student. I drank, I went out, like I was just living a carefree life, you know. But there was still that whole man. It was like you know, like when you're surrounded by darkness, like you just consumed. But you don't understand why or how. Like you want to break out, but you don't know what can you do. Yeah, it was a difficult time for me, and I just longed to have parents most of my life. You know, when even at school, like your friend would be telling you, my mother what dinner, or like just have a work at my mother or my father. You know, you just miss having parents for those small moments where, like, even when you start a new grade, your mother's not there to share that thing with you, you know. And that thing has always been that thing for me throughout my whole life. Even when I'm being mistreated at home, there's always that thing that if only I had a mother, you know, these things wouldn't happen. If only my father was here, if I was staying with him. Because of that, I've had so many fears in my life. In university, I was scared of commitment. Because I thought, what's the point of you getting married to someone, and then because of what happened to my mother, I was scared the same thing would happen to me. And then I was also scared of having children for the longest time, because I thought, what if I have a child or I have children, then I die early, then I leave them. So I told Aliman, and then I was all about shooting, like, can we shoot you, me and my brother, you know. So I had those fears. For the longest time, like, I've had this resentment towards them, because I asked myself, like, how can they just die, you know? How can they just have children, they just die. You just leave them behind. And I also blamed God because I just thought it's not fair. That parents only from their children when they're so young. Because I didn't understand. Because of all this, the dark things that I was going through in university, I didn't finish my degree. I fell into depression. I slipped into a depression, and it was so bad because I just stayed in my room. I was sleeping all day. I had suicidal thoughts, and I didn't go to class, didn't do assignments and stuff. So I didn't finish. Then after varsity, I came home, but it was difficult because in this life, when you have a degree, it's already difficult. People out there with degrees, they find it difficult to find jobs and whatever. Now imagine with no degree, you come home. So I was lost. I was so lost. That's when that thing, the parents also came back, because I'm thinking, if they were here, I would have gone through this. And then if I need something, they would have been here. They would have taken care of me because they're my parents, you know. But I don't have that. But I had my brother. My brother was with me all the time, and even till today, I can still count on him because he took it upon himself to be my parent, because he saw it as his responsibility to take care of me as the eldest, you know, because of what he's been through and what he's seen that I've been through with the family and whatever. He took it upon himself to be my parent so that he can be that parent that I need, to fill that void that he clearly saw that it's there and that he also felt and experienced. Yeah. And then I was in Kimberley for some time. I was doing drama here and there, but like I was still confused though. I didn't have direction in life. I don't even know. Wow, I didn't even know where to start, how to move on from then on. And then I went to Joburg. Okay, so then I moved to Auckland Park with a lady who was born again Christian, and then she invited me to church, and then I went to church with her. We went to church like all the time. And then when I first got to the church, I was confused because I grew up in an Anglican church, and then it was a charismatic church. So I was a little bit confused when I looked around the room, and I was scared because I was always scared of charismatic. You know, you're scared of something that you don't understand. You know, when I saw the people crying and praying, I was like, is this a church? Are we not supposed to find healing here? Why are people crying, you know? And then I was just bored, man, like every time, but I just went because out of obligation, she just wanted me to go. And then there was this one day when, hey, was convicted by the Holy Spirit. Like, when I looked around the room, I didn't see like weirdos or confusion. It was just like, my God, look at all these people. They are young, because the church was at UJ. These are students, and here they are on a Friday night. They praying, they praising God. And I thought back to when I was in varsity, Friday night, what was I doing, you know? And then I was convicted, and I was like, this is what I want. I want to live like this. I want to give my life to Jesus. I want to live for God. I don't want to be this person anymore. When we got home, then I told her that I want to be born again. Please help me. What do I do? And then we did a prayer. She was so happy, and then we did a prayer, and then instantly I was changed. It's like, you know, it's like New Year's resolutions, you know, when you tell yourself, this year I'm gonna do this sort of. It's as if when you become born again, it's like you tell yourself, I'm born again now, I'm gonna change. But that's not what happens. You change. It's not by might, it's not you, it's by the Spirit. It changes you, because the old man is dead. I changed suddenly. The things that I enjoyed, I didn't enjoy anymore, like hip hop, and like I was just hungry for the word of God. I was hungry. I was a changed person. Like, even if like a guy looks at me, I'm like, how dare you? I'm the temple of the Lord. How can you look at me like that? Or, you know, I was hungry for church. I wanted to go to church. I enjoyed church, and I was just growing. And then I moved back to Kimberley. But then when I moved back to Kimberley, I like fell a bit, because I didn't have that guidance now, that help, you know. And I didn't want to go back to Anglican, because it was like, I went back once, and then I was like, this does not make sense anymore, you know. So this is not going to help me grow spiritually. Then one time I discovered a church, because I heard the music playing, then it interested me. Then I went to the church, you know. It was a charismatic church, so it was helping me grow a bit. It was, yes, but I didn't feel like I belong, you know. Like, even like when I joined the youth or like the organizations there, like I wouldn't go. I'd be like at the meetings after church, I'd be like, yeah, but then I wouldn't go, because there was just that thing that was missing, that was lacking. And then when I did this ministry, this film and television ministry, I met these amazing people. There was this other one in particular, this other man of God, who had introduced himself. He was sitting behind me. And then I'll never forget, I forgot the other people's introductions except him. Because when he said his name, my name is Mama, and then he was like, and I'm a preacher of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And then I was like, whoa, you are going to be my friend, you. That's when I got attracted to him immediately, you know. And then there were some members in that church also, and then they invited me to a home cell, and then I went to the home cell, and then after that they invited me to the church service, and then I never stopped going to Relentless Grace Church, because there I felt like I belonged, because the love there was overwhelming. I was welcomed there with love, you know, churches preach family and love and what, but that LGC, that thing is real. The love is real, the family is real. And I've grown spiritually so much since then, and I've healed from so many things, like, you know, with my parents. I don't blame God now. Now I know better, you know. I don't have grudges against my family or the people, the things that I went through with them. I've forgiven them long ago. I know better now, and I realized that God loves us. Doesn't matter how you are, because I see just how He pursued me. Like, when I think back of all the times that God has pursued me and how He has saved me, it's like I don't understand how He could have loved me, because the life that I was living in university, it was so dangerous that I don't understand how I survived and how I never got hurt. Like, He just protected me with that lifestyle, everything that I went through, and also with the events, man. You know, sometimes it really doesn't make sense, like the type of direction that your life is taking. You know, because before I got the leadership, I was supposed to go to Cape Town. I was gonna move to then I was waiting for and then somebody said, apply for this. And I was like, let me just apply, but I'm still going to keep them. And then I got the call, and then I was like, let me just take this thing, but when I'm done with it, I'm going to go to Cape Town. But then during, I met, some amazing people. So then, I'm just thinking, no, God loves me so much because He pursued me. He heard my cry because He protected me all these years. He has healed me from all this pain, and He has put some people in my life that are very, very necessary. You know, because had it not been for Him, there wouldn't be this leadership. I wouldn't have